Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Tonight, we will be continuing Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by Kay Applegate. Take off! Move! Vischer 3 commanded the crew of the truck ship. Almost immediately, the huge thing began to move forward. Very slowly at first, but as it moved, it created a headwind. The bridge was moving away from me. The ship was rising as it went. 100 feet up now. 200. Ha! Not so easy and light. Right then, I had a powerful urge to shock the evil monster and say, "Guess what, creep? Not an Andalite at all. The name is Tobias." But I wasn't ready to start bragging. The truth was, it was looking bad. The ship was slowly picking up speed. I flapped harder. I gained again, but it was painfully slow. I was wearing out. The Dracon beam weighed me down. The headwind was building. Ahead of me, just a few feet away, I saw the bulge of the bridge. I gained a foot. Another. I landed and folded my wings. I couldn't fly anymore, but I could still pull myself along with my talons, gripping the small edges and ridges that ran along the top of the ship's bridge. I was there! Below me, transparent plastic. I could see the crew on the bridge. Taxons stared wildly up at me. With one desperate lunge, I propelled myself into the air. I had to fly full force to stay ahead of the onrushing windows of the bridge. Then, with one sharp talon, I pulled the trigger on the Dracon beam. Fry, you worms! There was no recoil. Not like a regular gun at all. But a beam of intense red light lands from me to the bridge. It burned a hole through the window, sliced through a fat taxon, and began slicing up control panels and instruments like a hot knife going through butter. I squeezed that trigger for as long as I could. At last, exhausted, I could do no more. The Dracon beam slipped from my talon and plunged toward the earth below. But I had done it. It was an incredible and terrible thing to see. The ship, big as a skyscraper, vast beyond belief, shuddered as though it had hit a speed bump. Still it rose, sharply upward into the sky, as if it were a whale breaching. It aimed for space, its natural home. But it was clear that it was no longer under control. It rolled suddenly onto its side. Boom! A ball of orange flame. The out-of-control ship had smashed recklessly into one of the helicopters. The chopper fell in ruins. The bug fighters and the blade ship scurried quickly out of the way. But too late. Crunch! Boom! One of the bug fighters had slammed into the side of the ship. The bug fighter was finished. The blade ship and the remaining bug fighter withdrew quickly. And then I saw the hole. A tear 100 feet long had been opened in the side of the truck ship. From the hole, the water of the lake gushed. It was a waterfall from the sky, millions of gallons hemorrhaging out. Oh boy, I whispered. We were maybe 700 feet up over the forest now when I saw them. Cassie first, then Rachel and Marco together, and Jake. They fell, fully human, from the torn side of the ship. They plummeted, helpless, doomed to the uprushing ground. No! I knew there was nothing I could do. I knew it. But still, I hurtled after them, hurtled with all my speed to them as they fell, arms flailing, mouths open, and screams of terror. And that's it for this chapter. I'm going to be reading 2 more chapters as the night continues. Hi, one viewer. This was a very short chapter. Very exciting. Tobias, even with everything lost, even with no hope, he enacts one plan because he wants to honor Rachel's request, and he fucking takes down a gigantic fucking ship. Like, it's my boy Tobias can do very good. In fact, him and Cassie do the most, well, they do the most impressive kills. I won't give spoilers, any major spoilers on what I mean by that, but holy shit. But, you know, even early on in the series, he takes down fucking huge ass ship. And if you do want to talk to me about Animorphs, you know, just comment below. Let's start a nice little nerdy Animorphs conversation. And no major spoilers. Minor spoilers, okay. Major spoilers, no. And if you do want to talk major spoilers to me and you're watching this on the YouTubes, link down below in the description to my Ask box on Tumblr. And if you watch this dramatic reading and for some reason think, hey, I want to actually get into Animorphs, and because this actually seems very interesting, if you're watching this on the YouTubes, link in the description. And if you're watching this on my blog, link, there's an ad below the video, and both places will take you to where you can buy your own personal copy of Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by K. Applegate. And if you listen to this dramatic reading and for some fucking reason are like, hey, I would really like Jashikins to do a dramatic reading of my ebook or fan fiction, if you're watching this on the YouTubes, link in the description, and if you're watching this on my blog, link up above, and the link takes you to where you can request a commission, and it will tell you the do's, don'ts, and the prices. So, woot. I love that the chapter was so short that I now gain viewers after I finish, and this is like the credits. And if you're watching this on the YouTubes, please subscribe and like this video. And if you're watching this on my blog and are watching on the desktop version, on the sidebar thingamajig, you will find a follow by email option. And if you choose that, you'll be alerted by email every time I make a new post. And, you know, please do that, because I don't get enough attention in my daily life that I come to you, the people of the interwebs, you know, to help me with that. And a short real life segment. If you noticed, if you've been keeping up with the past couple of videos, you'll notice like the background keeps on changing. My fiance last night cleared up some of the space around here, so things changed again. And you know, over the next probably couple of videos, things will just be a changing, because that's what happens when you unpack. Hopefully I will switch to the desktop, which is actually around the laptop at the moment, but you can't see it from your viewpoint. And now for the well wishes segment. I stupidly forgot the sake in the kitchen. I'm finally okay to do a little drinking during this, and then I forget the sake. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, if this is like your first time viewing one of these videos, the well wishes segment is I say a few well wishes, and then I sip some sake. I fucking forgot any sort of drink around here. And you can join in the well wishes segment in two ways. One, you can drink along with me, by drinking your favorite alcohol, liqueur, or whatever the fuck's lying around, or if you don't drink alcoholic beverages for any numerous reasons, you can drink a non-alcoholic beverage like milk, soda, water, something actually healthy. And if you have a well wish you want me to read off, you can just comment below, and next video I will read it. And I let's see. And no one had submitted well wish for this episode, so I'm going to make some up. First, I hope everyone is in good health, mentally and physically, so you don't have to go through any medical bullshit. I hope that the unpacking is done by Sunday. Right now, that is the plan, but you never know for certain, so hopefully everything's completed by then. I should be seeing a Jurassic World this weekend, so hopefully it's a good movie and I enjoy it. Or it's a bad movie and I still enjoy it. And the birds are doing good, and hopefully that continues. We still have to have their wings clipped. I'm going to clean their cages tomorrow, so hopefully that goes well. And even though this is far-fetched, I hope Peep and Loki stop pooping in their water bowl. They do that. I think that's sort of some sort of revenge thing of not being let out to fly for hours on end. They do that. Now, this is normally the part where I'd be drinking whatever. Next video, that will not happen. So, take your beverage of choice and drink, and I'll just give you a few seconds. This has never happened before. Okay. Okay, I'll assume you've taken your sip, your gulp, or you've paused this video to drink however much you want. Next video will be more of Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by Kay Applegate, and that will happen in maybe 10, 20, maybe 30 minutes. I've now changed my recording schedule for these dramatic readings to be doing 3 a day. So I can get through things quicker, and if there's any sort of delays, they won't, slow down the dramatic readings as much. So see you in like maybe 10 to 20 minutes.